Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Farm, thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I got some good stuff coming up in the lab now, boy. This is about to get fun for me. But right now, let me tell you about how good it feels in my Tony voice. It feels good. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment with information that you can actually use. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there and go. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through, because that's what I do. It's rhetorical. If you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. Know thyself, a person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not, and knows that they know not, no problem. They simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not, and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Always, and Mayat is to yourself. So always to yourself, be true. To thy heart, be true. That's what Mayat represents. Right thinkers, let's talk about how good it feels to know you're a better you. What? Daily. You practicing to get better, and you keep putting the work in, and you will get better, and it'll feel good. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know it's personal. I ain't going to get a bunch of views for this one, but it's just another lesson in life. Rightism, for real. Okay, let's go. In my Tony voice, it feels good, what? When you can reflect on your daily activities and feel good about what you did. At the end of the day, sit back and look back. Some days people can't forget or can't remember what they did 10 minutes ago. It's because why? You don't run the tape back, you don't reflect, you do none of that. And all the part about learning about life is what? Listen, hear, reflect, meditate, and implement. That's the phase of learning anything. So that's just my thing. So I check me all the time. A perfect segue. I self-check and I self-reflect when? Daily on what? My day-to-day life, style that I'm living. Am I living what I'm teaching? Am I following the lesson that I'm giving? Am I doing the things that I'm learning? I feel good about that. That's just me. It's personal. Again, I don't give a crap what somebody else think about it. Remember, I just gave a lesson about don't expect somebody else to celebrate your personal goals. When you reach milestones that you set for yourself, feel good about it, and set another one and keep going. Okay? That's all. Wanting, I play sports. I know the roar, the crowd, I hear my name, all that, yeah, that's all ego. That's all, I know that now, but I used to freak out. I mean, Mark Ryan, I just melt inside. Why? Everybody know my name. Like cheers. Norm, everybody knows his name. Okay, so that's the ego feeder. Some people like their ego fed. He'll do everything he did to do, but when he walk in that bar, Norm, his ego has been lifted. That's all. And none of us want applause, be recognized. I get it. I understand. My man lived for that. Entertainer. I ain't a damn entertainer, so that's not my thing. Understand that. I don't do that for that. Moving on. I don't just teach about life lessons. No, I live and win daily. Like I tell you, I do what I tell you. Why would I tell you to do something that I'm not doing? That wouldn't work. I say that all the time. I hate people giving advice that they don't use. We all talk a good one. How many of us live a good one? That's right thinkers. Our job is to live it, not to talk it. My man got a ministry. Say that and be about that. If you say it, if what they say don't match what they do, don't trust them. Why? They out of balance. Moving on. They're not my yacht. I'm my yacht. I keep it that way. Now, when you can feel good about and proud of who and how you living, do you really care? Guess what? Who else? Guess who knows? God does also. That's why you're blessed. Your blessings come because of what you do. Young people, if you figure that part out early, I did a little late, but my goal is to, when you figure out if I do this, cause and effect, you reap what you sow. When you understand that philosophy for yourself, you start making better decisions. What? For yourself. What? To get better results. Doing bad stuff, bad result. You know that. You experience that for yourself. It feels good to do good stuff and be recognized for good stuff. Moving on. That's not hard. That's the 50-50 deal I told you. Your choice. I thank God. I live in thanks. Why? Daily for what? Giving me now the patience, the wherewithal to what? Hold my emotion and control my actions that I used to not have no control over. I let them run me. Yeah. So if you ran by emotions, that's ego. Okay. If your feelings moody, that's emotion. Male or female, doesn't make a difference. Okay. But that's your personal thing. And depending on how it is, you know how you're gonna be. But again, I'm thanking God. Why? Because I know. I don't give a crap. Nobody else know. I asked the question. 10 years. Have I changed? Yeah. For the better? Yeah. I'm on point then. I'm right where I need to be. I passed up this morning. You right where you need to be in life. And it all plays out. So again, the old ignorant, egotistic me would have never had the patience and the wherewithal with these ignorant people. I'll be just as ignorant as they were. I'd have had plenty problems. I got to deal with ignorant people on a daily basis. That's okay. That means that not many bad people. They just certain things they just don't know. And the main thing they don't know is what? Themselves. So I try to help them with that, but I understand that. So again, when you know how a person is, if this guy's a liar and he's a thief, you don't trust him around nothing that you do. You don't trust nothing that he say. You can still deal with them. They who they are. Just put them in a place where you can deal with them. That's it. Stop getting all upset because somebody doing whatever they doing, how they doing. That's their decision. Moving on. And the whole thing about respecting somebody else's right to be and do, that's where it comes in at. I'm learning that. I ain't holding nobody accountable to do a damn thing but myself. I'm so much better off. And that's when my patience comes in. I ain't got to worry about their ignorance. That ain't me. Okay, so deal with them. Again, accordingly. That's all. I used to run through women, friends, all kinds of. Why? Because of my ignorance. If they didn't comply to me, then man, I'm done. I would drop like a bad habit and think nothing of it. But I thought you loved me. I did, but I can do without you. Love me, I got to stop and change my life because I love you. I've always been that way. That's my first love. Could care less. Yeah, you the first. That's it. Baby mama. That's it. Your title is what. It don't go no further than that with me. I ain't got time for that. All right. Like I said, I talked to my mother-in-law. I told her, listen, I fell in love with your daughter when I was a kid. I'm a grown man now. I got nothing against her. I got nothing but respect for her. Why? She brought me to you. She's the connection that we got together. Me and her no longer talk, but we still tight. That's why. Some people, they say they're in your life for a season. Some in for a reason. When my mother-in-law met me at 16, she said she saw me this way at 16. She's blind right now. She still see me. Go ahead, Mom. I got to get that one there. But again, when you are ignorant, you can't feel good about yourself. Why? Because you ain't doing nothing good worthwhile to be feeling good about. That's why. And watch this. I had no patience. Patience wasn't even P didn't mean patience. That's what the P stood for. Okay. Now it do. But now I can take all kinds of what? Ignorant insults, ignorant reactions, and I won't flinch. That's what I'm proud about. For me, myself. Why? I know how I used to be. I wouldn't have. That's all. Only one who need to worry about what you're doing is you. When you can feel good about what you do, you're doing the right thing. Never mind what other people think or feel. Moving on. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I'm very selfish. Yeah, as they come. Back in the day, they called it conceit. Yeah, selfish, egoist, yeah, that's all conceit. But when you're selfish about doing what's good, that's all good. Moving on. My pastor takes no credit for everything he do. He give it to God. My ego said, I gotta take a little bit. So I'm still working. See, he's humble. I ain't got that humble yet. All right, but that's what makes us work. Iron sharp as iron. We don't fight. We don't hunt. No, we get better. And I gotta tell them this morning, dude, all the biblical advice you give me, all the biblical advice you give me on a weekly basis, you think I'm not taking it in to learn it? Why? I'm practicing it also. I ain't got to change nothing I do to implement what somebody tell me that wasn't my concept. Okay, I'll give it a shot. That's all. Moving on. That's respect. If I didn't trust him or respect him, I don't give a damn what you say. Go ahead with that nonsense, all right? So that's my point. If you're going to trust somebody, trust them. If not, don't. You can't serve two masters. You got to do one or the other. Moving on. That's the 50-50 deal. And again, it gives me personal good feeling when I don't react the way I used to. It's been years. I'm still walking that walk because it's been a few. I've been wanting to do something so bad. I look back. That's been a few years ago now, and I ain't did it. Let it go. If you riding a horse and that horse ain't won in a year, get off that horse. Let it. Why? It ain't gonna show. It ain't gonna win. It sure ain't gonna place it. So let it go. Move on in life. Learn to do that. A lot of us can't get over because emotion. If you got no control over your emotion, you're gonna have drama all the time. That's called fetters. You're gonna close them on yourself. Why? Because of how you feel. Again, I'm no Joe. No, I ain't got the patience of him. They ain't pretend to be, ain't trying to. I told my pastor, my man, I will admit when you're a better man than me. When you do something I won't do, you better than me. I ain't jealous. I ain't envious. I said, my man, you better than me. Why? I ain't trying that. I told my pastor this morning talking, laughing. I said, Pastor, I got a nice little library and I got books. I'm a bookworm. I do my thing. You ain't got but one book. And your stuff just as good as mine. That's respect. I respect what he do. How he do it. Why wouldn't I? Because it ain't mine. Don't give it crap. He respect what I do. That's where it starts, right there. Me respecting him for what he do. He respecting me for what I do. We get along fine. Moving on. And we both, got God. Were you there? I'm happy to see another friend. See the face of a good friend. Tell him, George, when you go somewhere that's, new and different, one thing you want to do is see face of a good friend. My dude is there. So moving on. That's the concept spiritually. Again, when you're dealing with every situation, that means day to day. It ain't gonna change. You got to be able to deal with it daily. And you do it the right way. Okay? Meaning making the right way, that's how I make my day. When I deal with a situation in the right way, that makes my day. Doing stuff that's ends up good, prosperous, and beneficial, I feel good about that. I don't want no drama. I ain't trying to have a whole bunch of nonsense, so I try to avoid it. If you walk down the street, a bunch of guys over here, ain't nothing over here, you might want to go that. Why go through there? You never know. And my man said, man, listen, don't add to the situation. Be aware of your surroundings and know how to move and groove. That's all. Acquiesce to the situation. I'm a street dude, so I'm always, I'm moving on, I ain't got time. But moving on to the concept. When you deal with every situation, again, my street acumen keeps me on guard. My discernment between right and wrong keeps me from listening to a whole bunch of nonsense. I can do a few seconds, man. I ain't got time for that. Moving on. In life is fun and rewarding when you can maintain your inner peace and joy. I figured that part out. I'm not gonna let you upset my day because of the situation. Man, I'll get done with that and go about my way. But I'm gonna handle it in the right way, so I ain't got to burden myself with, I don't know if every day I reflect on those situations, so I'm not going to handle it that way. It wasn't too good. I might want to change that approach or how to deal with that. That's self-checking. That's what that is. I don't need nobody tell me, I'm checking me. That's all. Now, I'm in a place in my life right now, content, at peace. I could care less if you believe me. I could care less if you like it. That means nothing to me. But I'm just explaining, when you get there, you put yourself there. It didn't just happen. I had no idea, but I'm here. So I'm not complaining. Why? I know I'm here because of my deeds. I ain't here because of my deeds. No, I'm here because of my hard work. Just like I ended up in prison, I know how I got there. Moving on. So if you're doing the work, you should look forward to the result. It shouldn't surprise you. It shouldn't show, oh, I have no idea. Really? Moving on. So yeah, but I'm where I need to be right now. So I can give that to you. Y'all don't like this. If I ran, I'm about to do that. But when y'all like that. So I get it, but I'm not here to entertain or please you. I'm here to teach. So let me do my thing. And I give you my life lessons when daily. Hopefully it helps somebody else. If I learn something from it, hey man, do this. Why? It worked. I'm not gonna give you nothing that didn't work. My son didn't get the hustle. My son didn't get that. No, he didn't get none of that. He didn't need that. Okay, that's my personal iniquities that I had to live with. Why did I burden him with that? Lessons in life. Again, this may be new to some people. I'm a prayer warrior. Every Wednesday, I'm on the prayer line. Get out of there. But why? Because I have direct connection to God. If I'm praying for you, he heard my prayer. Only question now is, are you deserving of it? Are you in position to receive your blessing? Masonic order, y'all know that, right? Get in position. Okay? Are you on the square? Are you who you claim to be? See all that thing? So if you're going to get blessed, it's because of your actions. Not because I prayed for you. No, I would do that. I tell my pastor, I laugh. I said, because they think because they tell you to pray for them, that their prayer's going to get answered. Psychological, I get it, I understand it. But what they understand is if you're living right, you're going to get blessed anyway. So keep coming to the prayer line. Keep putting that ancestral prayer in. Why? Because I'm praying for you too. If I know you, I call you up in my mind and put the prayer in for you. I don't have to verbally say your name. I don't do none of that. I don't pray out loud. A lot of people have a problem with that. I still don't pray out loud. Some people don't have a problem with that. Those are people I deal with. Those who got a problem with, I ain't gonna deal with you. Moving on. I'm not gonna change what I do to be with you. That ain't happening. If you smoke and drink and run the streets, I ain't dealing with you. But I don't do that. Birds of a feather. Oh, we ain't the same bird. That's all. I'm a different bird. Moving on. Don't have a problem being one either. All right. All right. Again, me being a prayer warrior, because I know I can bring something to somebody's life. If they're in need of it, I'm going to reach out, put the name in the pot. That's all, throw the hat in the pot. And if they deserve it of it, they get it. Maybe my wish didn't help them out, but if they're living right, that's all that counts. But again, life is good. How? When? When you're living it, what? The right way. When you see every day as a new chance to do better, I tell you, I'm preparing for greatness. You want to be great, just doing what I do. Just keep doing it. I got 6 years in it. I had no idea 6 years ago I'd be here. So I'm just keep going. I'm walking by faith. I don't know what's ahead. I'm just walking. When you got faith, you got belief, that's well-grounded, just keep walking. Why? You good. Blindly, I can't walk in the blind. I don't do blind. Moving on. The Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, they're talented men. I ain't that talented. And I give credit to my mother-in-law. She's blind, but she sees better than most people with 20/20 vision. Why? She got her third eye open. That's why. All right, here you go. You can try. You can try all you want. You can till you get blue in the face to get me to react to some nonsense. I want back in the day, it wasn't even that hard. You didn't have to work that hard to get my attention, okay, for me to get ignorant. I just have a philosophy. I can get down with the best of them. My pastor said, nah, brother, right? You don't want to get in the mud with the pig and claim not to be a pig. Well, sometimes I got to be a pig. He said, no. Again, it's my philosophy. I'm old school, dog, so my mentality is a little different. And I listen, and okay, I take heat, but I still feel the way I feel. Again, you want to get down. If I got a white suit on, don't think I got that white suit, I won't get in that mud. Moving on. I got good cleanness. Moving on. I got the holy water. Whatever I need, I got it. So don't think I won't. Sorry, but that's personal. Get out of there. Self-improvement is you what? Doing you. That's what right thing philosophy is when you do it daily. That's a lifestyle. It becomes a way of life. Doing you. Okay? That's what I do. I'm just, again, right back to, like I say, if I say it, I'm doing it. Moving on. If your situation in life is not to your likings, who you put the blame at? Whose fault is it? or under your control. When I was in prison, both of them, I had no control, but how did I get there? I took responsibility for that. So I didn't make that, well, I don't let, I'm here because I did this. So get with the movement, better yourself, and move on. Excuse me. It took me 3 years of my life to figure that one out. Shouldn't take nobody that time, okay? But if you mess up, you got to pay the consequences, okay? Moving on. Again, I used to let situations dictate my actions. Why? I ain't the one, and I didn't, that's, again, ego. Taking no shorts, ain't taking no shit. Simple as that. And that got me, what? In trouble. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That ain't the way to go. Why? It ain't going to end up good for you. Now, I don't, react to situations, emotionally anymore. Why you do that back? Now I'm cool. I got self-control. I learned how to detach myself. I learned how to keep my passion out of it, so my emotions don't dictate my actions. That's how I try to teach you just that. Moving on. Okay. With self-knowledge, there you go. With self-mastery, from self-knowledge, learn and practice, you become a master of oneself. Hence, when you practice and you master it from everyday practice, that's another chance, to prove to yourself you're better than you was yesterday. I know what I did yesterday. I'm trying to one up today. Why? I'm going to be better. That's what practicing for being your best self is all about. When I reach that best self, I probably won't even know it. Why? I'll be busy doing it. So somebody else will say, okay, I'll keep track of that. Moving on. When I play sports, I ain't a numbers man. I keep track of wins and losses. That's it. All the other stuff, that don't mean nothing to me. Stats, I don't give a crap about that. You got a bunch of people, I call them stat chasers. How'd I do? I played basketball. How'd I do? Really, did you win? All I'm concerned about is winning or losing. Never keep stats. In life, same thing. Count the wins and losses. Everything else in between means nothing except to you. Again, I feel about that personal goals, keep it to yourself. And again, I prepare for greatness when? Daily. I've been doing it. You've been following me, you know that's what I do. Yes, that's my way of life. I live right. That's it. Moving on. Wrap this up. I see the clock. All right. Appreciate you tuning in. All right. In my James Brown voice, okay? I feel good. When I'm doing what I do, just like I should do. When? Daily. It makes me feel good. After I finish my morning prayer, meditation, workout, do what I'm doing right now. When I'm done with this, I'm going to feel so good. Why? Because I did the things I need to do before I start my day. This is how I start my day. Daily routine. And I feel good about that. Shouldn't you? Or wouldn't you? Don't you feel good about getting up and take the shower, get ready for work, whatever it is you're doing? You should feel good about that. Why? Because you got a chance to go do what you need to do. Again, that's the adventure of life. That's the journey. The journey is you having your own lane. Moving on. But when you feel good about yourself, you're right thinking. That means your life situations are under your control. That's a beautiful thing. To control your destiny in life. Don't get no better than that. I'm retired. I understand now. Moving on. And now I'm really understanding this self-mastery thing in the different lifestyle. Why? You can be proud of yourself. Don't need nobody else's approval. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. So every time I share my personal stuff, wait, get to the other stuff. Okay, but I'm almost done. I'll be back to the other stuff in 1 minute. I'm not perfect by no stretch. Ain't trying to be. But in God's eyes, I am. Why? Because I live right. And he knows that. So I get blessed for that. I ain't preaching. I'm just giving you a philosophy that I live by. And that's how it works. It'll work for you too. Preachers say the same thing. I just doing it this way. Moving on. Wrapping it up. I feel good for living right. And because of living right, I'm blessed daily. How you living? How you feel about your blessings? Are you getting them? I do. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. I got to go. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know my right thinkers who feel good about the way they live and passed away.